The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Programmers. In this video, I am gonna present the 7 habits of highly effective programmers. It is inspired by the Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Let's get started. Habit number 1. Be proactive. A proactive person is someone who takes an active role in dealing with something before it needs to be taken care of. Being proactive means creating or controlling a situation rather than just responding to it after it has happened. It means taking responsibility, ownership, and charge of things, and address the issues before these surface. Opposite of proactive is reactive. A reactive person only addresses the situation or issues when they surface. So take initiative to learn new things, skills, tools, and techniques, and keep yourself updated with new trends, and take action to put these into practice. Time is now to prepare yourself to land on a job of your dreams. Be proactive in getting all software requirements nailed down before you even start working on the project. Defining requirements is a big problem in the software industry. Most often, customers themselves don't know what their requirements are, and they keep on requesting new features when the project is in execution. Don't wait for the customer to ask you for some feature. Just sit down with your customers and define all requirements and features. This will save you countless hours and rework on the project going forward. Have your customer appointed a focal person early on to resolve project-related issues as early as possible. Most often, a focal person is not designated, and you end up talking to a different person each time. And this becomes a problem when they come up with conflicting ideas. Take initiative to catch and fix bugs early on. Don't wait for the customers or someone else to report the bug and then fix it. Be proactive and catch bugs yourself and ensure quality. Small bugs become monsters as the project progresses and code base grows. Take initiative to refactor your code quite often to make it efficient, clean, and simple. Review it with your team members, customers, and other stakeholders. Habit number 2. Begin with the end in mind. You must ensure your ladder is up against the right wall before climbing it. You need to know where you want to go. You need not to climb a wrong ladder which takes you to an unknown destination or takes you at the dead end. It is a good idea to write down your future plans which can take you towards your goal, and what effort or actions are required to achieve those goals. These can be short-term goals and long-term goals. Then put efforts to achieve those goals, and keep on revising those goals periodically. It is important to land on the right job rather than a career killer job. Don't accept a job which don't fit into your career goals, or the job has no well-defined career path. Just know your employer before accepting the job. In software companies, turnover is much higher than other companies. They hire programmers when needed, get their work done, and then disassemble the teams. And if you are not that much skilled person, you have nowhere to go. As a learner, you would not like to learn and work on obsolete things which are low paid or low in demand. And you will not like to put these skills on your resume. As a programmer, you will work on projects or features which are valuable to majority of your customers. You need to remember you can't satisfy all your customer demands. So work only on those features which makes most of your customers happy. When developing a new software product, make sure there is a good demand for it, and you will not end up without shipping it. It is pretty common for software projects to fail. So you should know what if your project fails. Clearly define risk factors and their impacts, and how you would mitigate those risks. If you are working on a custom project for your client, clearly mark milestones, deliverables, and payment schedule in written. Otherwise, you are likely to face problems going forward. Habit number 3. Put first things first. It simply means set your priorities and manage your time effectively. And have a balance between work life and social life. So you can prioritize things based on their urgency and importance, and then start working according to their priorities. When working on a project, you can create a task list based on their urgency and importance. Just work on important and urgent tasks first, and then create a plan for important but not urgent tasks to work on those tasks later. Some tasks are not important but urgent. Just delegate those tasks to other team members. Some tasks are not important and not urgent. You can eliminate those tasks. As programmers, we often overlook important features to work on. So it is a good idea to prioritize tasks before you start working on these. If you are working on a new product, just shortlist features which defines a minimum viable product. It is the product with minimum features which is acceptable to majority of your customers. And then you can plan for the next release with important but not urgent features. And then you can work on some nice to have features. These features just add value to your product. Habit number 4. Think win-win. It simply means be a team player, work like a team, and work for the team. Guide and help other team members to achieve their tasks. Some of your team members can be weak or making mistakes, but don't undermine or bully them. Rather, help them to improve and perform. And take appropriate measures and put right processes in place to catch mistakes early on. If you face an issue or are not sure about how to implement a feature, just ask your team lead about it. They are there to help you, rather than implementing a buggy or wrong feature. Have periodic code reviews and meetings to gauge health and quality of the project, and address issues if there are any. A successful project makes everyone succeed, and a failed project makes everyone feel bad. Habit number 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. It simply means first listen to others and understand their point of view. You can ask questions to make their point of view clear. Then you can make them understand your point of view. So be a good listener. Don't judge others before you listen to them or impose your decision based on assumptions. All great leaders are good listeners. It is also important to focus on their actions, inactions, body language, and facial expressions. Many people communicate through nonverbal means. It doesn't mean they are not communicating. And you should discover story behind their message. It can impact the present and the future. Don't just listen to those who agree with you. Actively seek out dissenting opinions and thoughts. Listen to those that confront you, challenge you, stretch you, and develop you. Only see the opposition as opportunity. Some of your team members may not be working up to your expectations. They might have some valid reasons for it. They might be facing some technical issue or other issues. So you should listen to them and understand their problems. This will give them a sense of respect to work harder. Your boss might ask you to work late for valid reasons. Just listen to it and understand. They have their reasons for it. Late sittings are pretty common in the programming world. But don't make it a routine. As a project lead, be always ready to listen to others. Keep your communication channels open to your customers and your team. Anyone can add value to your project. Wisdom does not come only from peers and those above you. It can come from anywhere, anytime. but only if you are ready to listen. Expand your sphere of influence and learn from those with different perspectives and experiences. Understanding customer requirements is also very important. Most often, customer requirements are incomplete or misunderstood. You must arrange meetings with the customer to nail down requirements. But sometimes customer is not accessible. This is often a problem when the customer is remote and you can't communicate effectively. And then you start coding and end up doing a lot of rework and delivering software which does not meet customers' needs. Habit number 6. Synergize. Synergy means collaboration with others. Just team up with others to collaborate and share the diverse experiences. Two are better than one. In the programming world, you can't master all the skills, but you can collaborate with others to provide the required skill or service to you. For example, if you are developing a web application and you need some kind of graphic design, you can outsource the graphic design part to some graphic designer outside your company. If you don't know how to market your application, you can hire someone on commission basis to perform the job. It is pretty common to distribute software products through partners. The partners provide the implementation, customization and training services to the customers on your behalf. So if you are developing a business application, just develop it keeping partner model in mind to deliver your application throughout the world. More and more companies are adopting this approach. Habit number 7. Sharpen the saw before you go to do some woodwork. It will cut your time in half. It means think strategically before performing a task and know what tools and techniques you can use to perform the job efficiently. In programming terms, you will think about algorithms, patterns and practices, frameworks, components, libraries, tools, and code generators that can make your job easy. Develop a proper architecture, framework and plan for your project. And write code for testability. Keep yourself improving personally and professionally. And learn new things on daily basis. As a programmer, you become irrelevant quickly if you don't learn new things. It is fast-moving world. Every day, surface new tools, techniques, practices, patterns and frameworks. If you are not aware of all these, you will end up writing tons of code which someone already has written for solving a problem like yours. I hope this video will help you in becoming a highly effective programmer. Please like and share this video with your teammates and friends. Also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell button. I am going to deliver some good stuff in coming days. Have a good day. Thank you.